right, folks. Well, we're heading out. We're going to go try to explore a place up the lake a ways. This bay. Here's my campsite. It's working out pretty good. Go ahead and cast. See if I can catch a fish. Beautiful day. Thank you, Lord, for this beautiful sunny day. Help recover my solar and just enjoy the day. Very pleasant. Well, I've got my net ready to go in case something bites. We'll try to have it on, camera on if we're going to catch anything. But that's kind of a chancy thing. I should have brought my pad. It helps the butt a little bit over a couple of hours setting, but I guess there's worse things I could forget to bring, so. Heading up to the far end of the left arm, going up to the top of the bay. Switch around, there's some nice cliffs up here. Rocky islands. Be interesting to see if we could tie up to this little island off to the right at some point, if I ever come back. No bites so far on fish. The other arm I looked at, we'll try it when we go back, but it looks like it's all clogged up with shallow water and rocks. I've been asking the Lord to send me a bear with a couple of cubs to come rolling down the shore and into the water. I've seen just saw a beaver last night. It was the first time I've seen any real animals, wild animals. Otherwise, I haven't seen a thing. Loons regularly, but not even a lot of other waterfowl. It's a strange, strange place. Not sure why that is. It seems to be prevalent on the lake. I haven't seen it no matter what part of the lake I'm on. Of course, I haven't reached the south end of it. I'm mostly in the north. So maybe there's something different down that way, but this island looks a little steep, so I don't know if I could tie up to it. Need to have a little shallower shoreline so that the bow eye doesn't hit the rocks. We'll take a look. High cliffs. And trees growing on them too. I'm trolling at about 1.7 miles per hour. A lot of color on that slope. Kind of scrubby trees on the island. Pretty high cliff there. Unless there's something on the other side of this island, it wouldn't work. It's just too steep on the sides. Interesting cliff. Be a great place if I could figure out how to tie up there, but it appears to be steep all the way around. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful country. Well, there's a few low rocks there. All right, folks, here's what I got. I don't know if you can see it. It's about another 3 or 4 pounder. I'll see if I can get him off. Yep, he swam out. Well, I got 2 fish on this trip so far. Folks, return to the boat. Got a little bit into this little cove here. We're kind of entering the same way that we came in yesterday when we approached this site. Going about 3.5 miles an hour with the dinghy motor right now across the channel. And it was kind of blowing a little bit of wave action. So I was hustling. Caught one northern, I don't know, maybe 5 pounds, I can't tell, 4 or 5 pounds. It's a nice fish. Thought it snagged because it wasn't really fighting much. But then I started pulling the line in, and sure enough, started kicking up a fuss. Nice fish. Alright, there's the boat. No worse for the wear, it appears. Slowly here, the wind is kind of blowing us down on the boat. Good sun on the panels, that's the good thing. We'll try to have another campfire tonight. I couldn't find any wood. I cut one piece down, but it was just rotten wood. Standing but rotten. I think it would stay drier. It must have been dead for a long time. Okay, I don't want to catch that camera, so I'm going to let it just bring it back a little bit. Yeah, we got landed. Now we'll take it easy this afternoon because I got my firewood pretty much ready to go. And maybe have a little snack. I'm not really hungry though. It's just too warm for much food. So anyway, we'll talk to you later. Okay, folks, time to start the fire. The sun is setting, so we'll give it a shot. See how it goes tonight. Usually it fires up pretty good. I don't expect it to be too much different. Sun's just going down. I was going to try to catch some sunset, but I don't think we're going to get much tonight. But we'll see. Might be able to get something later. Well, hiked up to didn't hike up, but took the dinghy up to the north end of the bay here, did some exploration, found a trail to a hunting camp. I didn't hike it, I should have, but I didn't know what it was, and I didn't want to be on private property, especially if there was people there. But it turns out that's just a hunting camp in the fall. I could have hiked it. Anyway, then I fished, caught about a 5-pound northern, released him, it was too big to keep. And then I fished on my way back. I was going to visit some friends that came by the other day here that have a cabin in the area. And they came back today because I had told them about the YouTube channel. And so they just wanted to come back, confirm they had the right one. And I gave them my card while they were here. I'm debating whether to stop there tomorrow at their camp. I may do that. We'll see. I did get the dinghy hooked up to the harness, so it's ready to go. I don't need to mess with that in the morning. Any remaining firewood I will have to load up. As you can see, the fire pit really works well. Can't fault the thing. It works really good. Fires really start easily. Well, we'll get most of the twigs down, and then I'll go ahead and put some bigger pieces on there. I guess I could do that now. So we'll watch that sunset and see if we get any cloud color there. If I do, I might get a picture of it. I looked for a little firewood here to try to find some more extra for maybe, I probably have enough for one more night, but I'd like enough for 2. But that kind of depends on what I do tomorrow. If I end up staying at their place for a while, and I could reverse my trip plan and go back a little different than I thought. So I'll see about that tomorrow. I don't know. It's kind of fun to meet them. They seem to be avid, interested in what I'm doing and had a lot of questions. And that's the kind of folks I like to run into and meet. Both of them are widowers. I think she was from Florida. He's from Indiana. Both of them lost a spouse within the last few years, 5 years or so. And they're good friends, and so they hang out. Came out here twice to check on me, so that's unusual. I've never had that happen. That's why I say I'd maybe change my plan and stop there tomorrow. I need to think about that a little bit. It'd be nice to give them a chance to look at the boat. I really like this fire pit. Even out to here, my feet are warm. There's enough glow from the coals underneath there that it warms my feet. Being raised up allows that to happen. All right, I'm going to turn you off for a little bit. We'll turn you back on later. Pick up here after dark, or getting close to dark. It's well after sunset and beautiful evening. Not a whisper of wind. It's just a real enjoyable evening. I mentioned before, I think that I'm leaving in the morning. I'm not really sure what the day is going to be like. I'm kind of considering, I think I mentioned that too, that I'm going to maybe stop at this Fox Island. And the people that visited me today, I had debated whether I should stop there or not. I looked at the map, and it looks like it would be just as close to go through their place. So I'm thinking of maybe doing that, stopping and visiting with those folks a little bit, and then heading out from there. I've got 2 days, tomorrow and Saturday, and then I need to be in Lanille on Sunday. The weather looks good for all of the days. They're saying some kind of rain tonight, but I don't believe it. There is some scattered showers on radar, but I just don't think it's going to rain. Because the skies are clear right now, that doesn't, of course, mean a whole lot because the clouds can come in anytime. Just the conditions don't seem right. And if it does, it'll just be a sprinkle. I got the outboard motor charged up. I used the solar generator, the smaller solar generator to do that. Got that up to 100% after my escapade. I used about 25% of the battery on a 4.5 mile trip. So that's pretty good. But I need to recharge that solar battery. I'll try to do that tomorrow if situation occurs where I can do that. It's supposed to be, I think, sunny most of the day. Winding down on the trip, it's been a really good weather for this trip. Didn't have rain at the beginning, and it looks like I won't have rain at the end. And the rain that I did have was really not much of a bother. It was just cloudy weather, so it was more of a solar issue, not getting enough solar watts. However, today we recovered pretty much. Just one day of sun is all it takes to recover. So I'm doing pretty good on the solar. Starlink has just been working really well. It worked well in the spring. It worked well on this trip. In contrast to the fall of 24 on Temagami, it did not. It was a little more hit and miss, I guess is the word. This time though, it's been very consistent. I'm getting good internet, and I've been doing, some communicating. In fact, today I just responded to this couple that came by. They had about a YouTube comment up already, and so I already responded to them. I'm learning a little bit too on how to use things on this trip. With Starlink, I can do photos now. I can't do that with Zoleo. Zoleo is a text only. You cannot send pictures with Zoleo, but I can with Starlink. So, and since Starlink has been so consistent, I've been starting to send pictures to people that are on my list of that communicate with me fairly regularly. The one thing I should have been doing is doing YouTube short videos. I haven't started doing that yet. I will probably do that in any future trip. I'm a little bit not used to how to do that, and so I need to do some research and make sure I'm up to speed on that before I go off on a trip. I think it'll be straightforward. I just downloaded YouTube Studio tonight on my phone, so I was able to see my comments, and I think that I needed to have that in order to do the videos. It's the benefit of having Starlink on board. This is the first full season that I've had Starlink where it was working very consistently on both trips. And my solar has been, again, very consistent too. Although, granted, I have not had a real long string of bad weather on this trip, just 3 days. And typically, if you get a few short days like that and then you get some sun again, you can recover. It's those long stretches of a week of cloudy and rainy weather that are going to kill you in terms of solar. But I haven't had to tilt the panels on this trip, and I don't anticipate having to tilt them. I only tilt them when things get extreme and where I really need the power, the watts. Sign off, let you enjoy the fire a little bit here, and then we'll see you tomorrow.